that the various groups will do on behalf of Ontario businesses. And then always of interest to Ontario-based companies are the kinds of programs that are available. So I'm going to talk about some of the more popular programs out there at present. So support structure. So what the government did probably about 4 or 5 years ago was recognize that there are so many different areas that a small or medium-sized business owner could approach in terms of getting government service, and that there was a lot of work effort that went into finding the right person. So what they did was they established what we call the One Network, and it's the Ontario Network of Entrepreneurs. This particular group consists of over 90 different organizations. Some of them are government organizations. So for example, I'm with the Ministry of Economic Development, Employment and Infrastructure. The Ministry of Research and Innovation is also part of this team. Ministry of Training and Colleges would have some level of involvement. In addition to that, there's also entrepreneurs and other business professionals that are part of the network as well. And the overall goal of the network is for companies that are either Main Street starter high-tech businesses or established businesses in Canada, in Ontario, that they have a main contact that they can approach and get support. I just attended a One conference this week. It was held on Monday and Tuesday in Toronto, and they posted some significant results in terms of the kind of accomplishments that have happened through the One Network and just in the past year. So I pulled out a couple of the statistics because I thought they might be interesting to this group. First of all, this group of One Network participants helped create over 15,000 jobs in the province of Ontario in the past year. They've helped launch 6,000 new firms in the province of Ontario. They have helped small and medium-sized businesses generate over $820 million in net new business in 1 year in international markets. And which is probably of interest to a fair number of people in the room, they supported over 65 young entrepreneur startup organizations, either through training, expert advice, or through mentorship. And then when it comes to the support from a financial perspective, they provided over 300 grants to organizations in the young entrepreneur area. Now, what I have up here is a screenshot from the One Entrepreneur Network. And as you can see at the top, the URL is onebusiness.ca. If there's a single thing I would like people to remember from my presentation today, it is this particular screenshot. Out in the lobby, there are information packages, and this screenshot is included in the information packages. But the reason why this screenshot is so important to me is if you decided, as I say, Monday morning to seek out areas of the government that can work with your business or your startup, and you wanted to get to the right person in as the most efficient time as possible, you'll notice there are 4 different choices on the left-hand side of the screen. One of them is if you're a small or startup business. Another one is if you're a high-tech technology business startup, or if you're an existing business in Ontario that's already growing and established. There is another category there as well. So for example, if you were a young entrepreneur that wanted to have a startup business, you would click the first box here on the form, you'd write in your postal code at the bottom, or you'd identify what city you're in, and the system would feed back to you the right person for you to get in contact with. So the person that you will be forwarded to is definitely someone who understands your marketplace and works with lots of other entrepreneurs that are similar to yourselves. So the 3 different target areas that the One Network works with to support small and medium-sized business owners are, number 1, the small business enterprise centers, number 2, the regional innovation centers, and then number 3, the business advisory services group. And the last one is the group that I'm with. I would like to point out that for all the services and support I'm going to talk about here today, they are no-charge services to you available through the government. small business enterprise centers. So these particular organizations are the ones that service entrepreneurs and existing small businesses with less than 10 employees. The goal of this particular group of supporters is to access information and expertise to help companies start or grow their business. Now, there's quite a number of examples there on the types of services that are provided. They will provide consultations and review your business plans with you. They will give you access to internet and computer access to do research. They do a lot of workshops and seminars. They'll give help on import and export information. So really, they focus on that particular group, young entrepreneur startups, companies with less than 10 people. And their job, just like all the rest of the jobs through the 3 organization network, is to really understand your business, what you're trying to achieve, where your challenges are, where your opportunities are, and then look for ways to bring support to the government to you directly. So when you look at this very busy chart, I apologize. I've just put this one in so that you can see the scope in terms of the number of organizations that serve this market. So there are 57 in the province of Ontario. And again, if you go to that original screen, the one important message from this presentation, you just need to put in what category you're in, what area you're in, and it'll pull up the aspect within your regional reach, if that's a category you fit in. The regional innovation centers are a little bit of a different bird in terms of the kind of clients they support. These organizations are typically the ones that focus on high-tech startup companies. So you've probably heard some of the names like